Oatesy, wait up. Wait up, man.
Whoa, big fella, watch the knees.
Watch the knees. Well, since I carry on the ice, why don't you carry me in the locker room?
Oh, good one. I'm always waiting for you. Why so hard?
So, Adam, I saw Paul Vincent on the way in today. Who else we got here with us?
Paul brought some kids with him. He's going to be going over all the fundamentals today. And Brad Jansen's here from CCM. He's going to be going over all the use of the proper equipment.
Great. Hey, check out what CCM did with the gloves.
What do you got there? Hey, that's nice. Let me see.
No, sorry, custom made. You're gonna have to get your own there.
Oh, nice guy.
Those are custom made, sorry.
Nice guy. Hey, this is your 11th year pro now, eh?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Man, it's, I don't know about you, but I can barely remember life before hockey.
I know, it seems now coming in, getting dressed, seems like a way of life for us.
Yeah, you know, it's funny, my parents always talk about all these weird stories about growing up and lugging me to the rink at 5 a.m. And I can remember this one time, I was so pumped up, it was the beginning of the season, and I had this big game the next day, and I went to bed early, and I got up at like 3 in the morning, and I came downstairs, and all my equipment, and my parents were having a party, and I come walking in front of everybody, and they're all looking at me like, what's going on? And I'm going, come on, Dad, let's go to the game.
I think we all so excited at that time. We just wanted to get to the rink as soon as we could. Remember back in Vancouver playing Pee-wees and even younger, when you know, ice time was very early in the morning. We had to go to school right after. I don't know about you, but we used to get, you know, put on our school clothes, put our equipment on top of that, and then go right to practice, and then get our equipment off, and Dad would take us right to school. I don't know how we smelt back then.
No shower or anything.
No, that's the way it was. You look back now and you think, holy, how could you have gone to school like that? But, you know, when you're that age, you don't care. You just want to have fun and play hockey when you had the opportunity.
I think it's important for every athlete to reflect a little and thank the people that helped them on their way up. I mean, when I think about my parents and how much time and effort they put into my career, it's unbelievable. Yeah,
there's a lot of people along the way that helps us all, really. And it's unfortunate. I guess there's times when, you know, when we should thank them a little bit more than we do.
You know, a lot of people taught me a lot of things growing up. What I want to know is who taught you that move that you did against Ottawa?
I'd like to know that, too. I don't know where that came from, to tell you the truth.
It was a good move, but it wasn't that good.
Excuse me?
Pretty lucky if you ask me.
Oh, I see. Because it's one of the only goals I got that you haven't assisted on, is that why?
I didn't assist on that one?
No.
Hey, Adam.
Hey, Paul.
How we doing?
How you doing?
Cam? I've got a few friends in here I'd like you to meet, and they're going to come in and ask a few questions of us.
Sure.
Hey, gang.
Hey, gang, what's up?
All right.
Okay.
What do you got here?
Well, we've got a group of different kids from all over the area that play hockey, and they've got a few questions to ask the three of us. And so why don't we get right to it?
Sure, great.
Adam, what do you think is the most important part to your game?
I think for me, it definitely is my passing. I mean, that's what everybody knows me for. It's I'm a playmaker, and growing up, it's just something that I evolved into. Being a centerman, my father always taught me to be unselfish and pass the puck a lot, and I've always gotten a lot of satisfaction out of setting a guy up for an empty net goal and, you know, watching the place go crazy over it.
Cam, what do you think is the most important part of your game?
Well, I think part of my game is being physical. I have to be physical to play well in this league, and that creates room for myself and my line mates. So, you know, if I'm doing that, taking the body, getting in on other teams' defensemen early, it's going to create some loose pucks. For guys like Adam to control the puck a little bit longer, and then obviously, you know, the team relies on me to score goals, so I have to get in certain positions, you know, to be able to get the puck back, and those are a couple things that really make me successful in this league.
Hey, Paul, how'd you meet Adam?
Well, when I was at RPI, Adam and I became friends through me working with him on his skating, and we developed a relationship. Would you say that's kind of how we started?
Yeah, definitely. It was about 10 years ago, and everybody told me that if I was going to make it to the next level, I had to improve my skating.
Here's a guy that was a very successful college hockey player, was a successful junior Tier 2 hockey player in Canada, and for him to come down and say I had a deficiency on something was really tough, and he was willing to work at it. So here's a guy that was ready to go to the pros and was willing to go back and work on his fundamentals. And that's what we want to be able to show you guys too, is fundamentals.
Cam and Adam, what type of equipment do you wear?
Well, we basically wear the same type of equipment as you guys do. It's just obviously a little bit bigger.
There's no getting around the fact that hockey is a collision sport. That's why proper equipment and the fit of that equipment is so important to the health and safety of each player on the ice. Every player that takes the ice should be outfitted with a helmet and face mask, skates, shoulder pads, elbow pads, hockey pants, a cup, shin guards, sticks, and a glove. Make sure that when you're choosing your equipment that it's designed to offer the protection that ice hockey demands. So now that we know what we need, it's time to concentrate on getting that proper fit. By making certain that each piece of equipment is fitted properly, you're assuring that you'll get the maximum protection from your gear. We've asked PJ here and Adam to help us illustrate some fitting tips. The first thing that every player needs to have before stepping on the ice is an athletic cup and supporter, as well as a garter belt. Now, the garter belt is designed to attach onto your socks, which are going to hold your shin pads in place. Now, socks come in two different lengths, men's and boys. Make sure when you're choosing your socks, it's not going to be too long or too baggy. The next piece of equipment we're going to talk about are shin pads. Now, to get a proper fit on shin pads, you're going to go by length. Measure from the top of the foot to the middle of the knee, and that'll give you a length, 12.5 inches. PJ shin pads should be 12.5 inches. Let's have a look at Adam's here. From the top of the foot to the middle of the knee, measures out 15.5 inches. Adam wears a 15.5-inch shin pad. Shin pads come in lengths, 16.5, 15.5, 14.5. So measure from the middle of the knee to the top of the foot, and that'll give you the proper fit of a shin pad. Let's work our way into the pants now. Hockey pants are usually small, medium, large, or extra large. So when you're purchasing your pants, there's a couple things to remember. Don't purchase a pant that's going to be too short or too long. It's also very important when you get in that you don't have a pant that's going to be way too baggy up in this area so they move around, or it's too tight. This area here is going to be one of the most important areas, which is the kidney area up in here. You want to make sure the padding is right in this area, but not too long so it's restrictive up in here. Also, the back of the pant here is a tailbone protector that's going to sit right on your tailbone. That's going to protect the whole area as well. Now just remember, molded skates usually fit the same size as your shoes, whereas leather skates are about one size smaller. It's also important to know that skates come in different widths. So it's very important when you're purchasing a pair of skates that you buy a skate that best fits your width. Also, when you're purchasing a pair of skates, always lace that skate right to the very top, or you'll never know if it actually fits. Also, when trying it on, you want to bang your heel back periodically to drive your foot to the back of the boot. By doing this, you're going to ensure that your foot gets to the very back. Now, as Adam's lacing it up, his toe should just be brushing this end of the toe cap here. He shouldn't have too much play inside so his foot is not sloshing around, or he shouldn't have any pinching on the sides here. Now that we've got the most important piece of equipment done, let's move upstairs to the shoulder pads. Shoulder pads are designed to protect the shoulder. When you're purchasing shoulder pads, make sure that the pad is going to cover this area in here with the cap. Also, the Velcro straps underneath should be secure enough that the pad is not going to roll around. Make sure when purchasing your shoulder pads that they're not going to be too big or too bulky, that they're going to fit snug. What this is going to do now is lead us into the next piece of equipment, which are our elbow pads. Elbow pads are designed to protect the area between the forearm and the bicep. They also come with Velcro straps, so you can adjust the elbow pad to the tightness or the looseness that you want. Also, you can see here that we have no gaps now between the bicep and the elbow itself. Now, at this point of the game, we'd probably be putting on our jersey. But for this demonstration, we're going to leave it off just to show you how well the glove should fit. As you can see now, when the glove goes on, we have no gaps all the way down the arm, so a player cannot leave any part of his arm exposed for injury. Now, the gloves, you want to make sure that the fingertips are not too long so you have movement in your hand. Gloves come in different lengths, from short cuffs to long cuffs. And again, when purchasing a pair of gloves, you should try them on before you buy them to get the best feel for yourself. Now that brings us to our next piece of equipment, which is the helmet. Now, helmets are sold in two sizes, men's and boys. So it's important when purchasing a helmet, you get the right size. Now check for the right size. What you want to do is expand the helmet to its widest possible part. Put the helmet on the player, and slowly from back to front, squeeze the helmet in. As you can see now, we have a snug fit. Have the player shake his head back and forth so it's not too tight or too loose. Once we've got the proper adjustment, we're going to secure the screws so it'll stay in that spot. Take the straps, secure the helmet, ready to go. Equipment and the proper fit of that equipment is essential in keeping every player as safe as possible. Good equipment and proper fit is every team's first line of defense against injury. Now that we've got the proper gear, let's go hit the ice.
There's only one skill no player can do without. That is skating. Or to be more precise, power skating. The theory behind power skating is to maximize each stride to get the most efficiency every time your blade hits the ice. You want to be able to maneuver and always be in complete control of your body. Efficient skating is the key to a competitive, fast-paced game in the hockey world. There are three fundamental principles of power skating: balance, agility, and power. We'll cover each one of these principles and show you some drills to help you improve your power skating. To begin, let's talk about body position. All right, guys, let's go over the body position for power skating. We have to have our feet shoulder width apart, our ankles are flexed, our knees bent nice and deep, so the kneecap of your shin pad is right over the toe of the skate. We have a slight forward lean at the hips, and I'm going to turn PJ sideways, and our head is up, slight forward lean. Our back is straight, though. We don't want to be way over. Our rear end's tucked under, and we're in a real good athletic position. Stevie, let me borrow your stick so I can show everybody how that plane, you're right in that same skating plane. This is what I like to call an athletic stance, a real good power position. Now let's go over edges. Edges are so important. Without edges, we have no control. We can't take long strides, can't stop, can't cross over. So we must master our edges before we can master anything else. We're going to go over a few simple drills using 2 cones, or you can replace those cones with your gloves. We're going to start with John McLean, and he's going to demonstrate using the inside edges on a figure 8 pattern. John, you notice here that as he drives around the cone, he's sitting right on that skate. All his weight is right over the skate. As he switches feet, the weight transfers from skate to skate. As John is doing this, when he goes to his forehand, his top hand tucks under, his bottom hand drives out. These are inside edges. All right, kids, now let's give it a try. Kirsten, she'll be working on her inside edges. Make those hands lead, sit right back. Make that weight get over the leg. That's good. That's much better, Kirsten. Sit right back. Make that turn a little bit tighter on your right skate. I want to see, make your head turn tight. There, now you got it. Very good. That's good. All right, Kirsten, great job. Notice here all the weight shifts to the outside edge. His knees are bent nice and deep. Same principle. Hands lead, top hand tucks right under, and our head is up. On our backhand, our top hand drives out, and on our forehand, our top hand drives under. Now that we've done our inside and outside edges, let's combine the 2 of them into creating crossovers. Watch, guys. Now here's John. His hands lead him through once again, and you'll notice how he uses his inside edge and his outside edge on this. And then once he gets comfortable, he's going to do a couple crossovers on each cone. Moves those feet through, keeps his feet nice and low, and he's driving them right out. His hands lead him through, his head is up, and it turns in the direction that he wants to go in. Very good, John. All right, let's see you guys do it, kids. We're working both those skates. We're sitting right over and driving them. Our inside shoulder is up. Our hands are leading through. When we're on our forehand, our top hand tucks under. Crossovers are a combination of working our inside and outside edges that will allow us to change direction on the ice without losing momentum. Long strides are the most efficient possible way to skate, using your whole leg from your hip, knee, and ankle, driving it all the way out and returning it all the way back under. First thing we're going to do is a giant toe to heel. We're working them all the way out, all the way back under. Work both skates, push them out, return back under. We're going to now go working one leg, gliding on the other. We're going to still continue to drive out from our hip, knee, and ankle, and we're going to push it all the way out, and we're going to return it all the way back under. All right, John, let's give it a try. He works that one skate all the way out, and he brings it all the way back underneath his skate, alternating skates. Go ahead. Notice how he drives that leg all the way out, and he snaps it right back underneath him. All right, now we've had 2 drills leading up to long strides. Now let's take those 2 drills, combine it into one, and actually do a long stride. He drives out, back, and underneath. Notice every time the stride comes right back underneath him, each and every time. By using this drill, it'll break the dependency of being a strong right leg or left leg skater. Remember, long stride starts at our hip, knee, and ankle. With each long stride, we must use our whole leg. Now let's flip it around. Skating backwards is an essential skill that every hockey player must master. John, get into body position. Knees are bent nice and deep, back straight, chest is up, head is up, elbow bent with the stick hand faces the top of the ceiling. Other hand is up bent for a kind of a guide position. We're going to work on an inside edge to inside edge. Right skate, left skate, right skate, left skate. Very good. Go ahead. Inside edge, turn on that edge. Very good. Turn right on it. Hold that edge a touch longer. Backwards crossovers allows us to have the ability to move right and left and using our inside and outside edges just like as we did going forwards. One of the key tips that we must remember is that our heel leads us through and that automatically drops us to an outside edge as we're crossing over. We're using inside edges and outside edges, and we're combining the both of them into making a backwards crossover. Here's a real simple drill to help you increase your foot speed. You notice he starts out slow. As he moves across the ice, he gets his feet moving faster and faster. He's out on an outside edge, just ripping the ice up. This is a quick foot speed drill. Recommend that everybody try it. It's kind of difficult, but work at it and you'll get it done. Good skating is the fundamental of good hockey. You can't have one without the other. Remember, balance, agility, and power.
There's nothing like the rush of seeing an opportunity, making things happen, and controlling the game. But before you can control the game, you have to first be able to control the puck.
That's right, Adam. Almost every scoring opportunity you have will come from you and your teammates' ability to move the puck up through the ice through a combination of stick handling and passing. It's a pair of fundamentals that we worked on as kids and we still work on today. So let's get the puck up the ice and work on how to put it in the net.
Let's start with stick handling.
Sounds good.
Okay, guys, what we're going to talk about now is stick handling. before we can talk about stick handling, we have to talk about the stick. You have to be very comfortable with your stick in order to stick handle. For me, it's very important that basically the first thing is your height of your stick. When you're on your skates, I think it should be a little bit below your chin. You want to have your lie in such a manner that it's not too far away from your body so you're bent over so you can't see, and you don't want to have it too close so you handcuff yourself. You want to have the freedom to have it so that both hands are in front of your body so you can roll the wrists and be able to control the puck at all times. Okay, now that you're comfortable with your stick, we're going to have to get comfortable with stick handling. The only way I know how to do that is by practice. One of the drills I'm going to get you to do in practice is what we call the side-to-side weave. And that's where you're walking and stick handling at the same time so that you're working on your agility and your hands all at the same time. Okay, the second drill I'm going to get you to do is a slalom course or a weave around cones where you're controlling the puck on your forehand and backhand. You got to make sure that your head's up, and that way, this is like when you're in a zone, you're going around defenders. That way you can see your teammates coming in late, or you get your eyes open so you can make a pass. Okay, the last drill I'm going to get you to do, I'm going to take 4 guys and put you in a circle. You have to stay within the boundaries of the circle, and everybody's going to have a puck, and everybody's going to be stick handling around each other, kind of like a maze. And this is going to teach you to keep your head up, handle the puck, and be aware of other guys nearby, and kind of like work your way through traffic. Okay, now that we've conquered stick handling, we're going to move on to the next skill, which is passing, which is my favorite part of the game. You have to be able to pass the puck because you have to move the puck up the ice. And if you have the puck, it means the other team doesn't. The pass we're going to work on first is called the forehand pass. A few of the little things about passing: when you have a player that you have to pass the puck to, you have to remember to lead him. You have to keep your head up. You have to find the target. You have the puck controlled. You have to find the target, look for him, head up.
All right, a couple things to remember about receiving a pass is you want to let your stick give with the puck. Go with the puck a little bit. You want to cup it. Be a little bit more relaxed than normal when you're shooting the puck, because if you have your hands really stiff on the stick, the puck's going to bounce off the blade. Another thing to remember is watch the puck go to your stick, and as soon as you feel it on the blade of your stick, you want to pick your head up, because if you don't do that, you could find yourself in a lot of trouble.
Okay, the next pass we're going to do is called the backhand pass. This pass is the same as the forehand, except obviously you're facing the other way, so it's off your backhand. All you're doing is you got your head up, even more so now because we all have curved sticks, and we have to follow through at the target. It's even more important. You have the puck off your back foot, you got your head up, you're facing the target, you follow through at the target. Okay, we're going to work on some drills. The first drill we're going to do is just a couple guys skating through the cones, passing forehand and backhand while you're moving. That way you're working on your skating and your passing. Okay, the next pass we're doing is the drop pass, which is probably the most dangerous pass, and it gives all coaches fits. The reason it is because most guys don't know how to do it. When you're coming into the zone and you got a guy yelling to you from behind that he's open, most guys just drop the puck like that and they take off. But you have to take a quick little glance over your shoulder because he might be a right shot or a left shot, and that's a 6-foot difference. So if it's a right shot, I would just leave it for him. If it was a left shot, I'd have to kick it over there for him. If I make a bad pass, he's going to miss it, and that's going to send the other team off in the other direction. The next drill we're going to do is the lead and drop. That way you can work on your forehand pass and you can work on your drop pass. Okay, the next pass we're going to do is called the flip pass, or what we call the saucer pass. And you have to be able to use that when you have a defender's stick in the way. You have to get some air on the pass and land it flat so you can beat a guy and put it in the net. Remember, you have to get a little air on the puck. Tim, you want to put the stick up, please? Thanks, bud. You start it on the heel. You're going to roll it up to the toe and follow through at the target. There's lots of situations in a game where you need to know how to make that pass, and this is one of them, what we have here, which is a 2-on-1. Kirsten and I going in on PJ. What happens is, as we're coming down the ice, there's a lot of things that has to go through my head. I have to get the puck up in the air over PJ's stick and land it on Kirsten's stick so that she can handle the puck and be able to do something with it. So as I'm coming, I want to have the puck on my heel, outside on my forehand, and I'm going to roll it down on my toe and follow through on the target to make sure the puck lands flat for her. Okay, now that we've gone over all the skills about passing, a few of the safety reminders: keep your head up, get control of the puck, find the target, remember that the target's moving, so you're going to have to make the adjustment, get ready, and the most importantly, you got to do practice. All right, now I'm going to turn you over to Cam, and he's going to work on that other skill, shooting.
No matter what Adam says, the most important part of hockey is scoring goals. And to score goals, what do you have to do? You have to shoot the puck, which is something that I love to do. Now, two most important things to shooting the puck is accuracy and quick release. Now, the part of the quick release, you want to get away as quick as you can without the defender poking the puck away. Accuracy, you shouldn't really worry too much about it right now. The main thing is getting the puck on the net. Then you can worry about where you want to put it. But if you start focusing on a spot too much, it's going to get the defender time to get out and play the body or take the puck away. So we're going to work on all the shots, but let's first work on the wrist shot. All right, now we'll talk about the wrist shot, which I think is the best shot to use in hockey because you don't really need a lot of time to get the shot away. If you take too much time, the defenders will be there to poke the puck away. The goalie will get a chance to get set up. Now the wrist shot, what you want to do is you're not going to bring the stick back too far. You just pick your spot, roll your wrists over, make sure you drive your hands through your body once again. Make sure your leg is planted firm so you can get a lot of balance and get a lot of strength through the shot. Like I say, it's one of the best shots to use in hockey. kids, you heard about the wrist shot. Now we're going to work on it for a little while, but the biggest thing you have to remember is accuracy. Get the puck on the net. When you plant your leg, follow through, turning your wrists over. That way you'll get a lot more accuracy and a little bit more speed with the puck. Here we go. Good, that's good. Oh, nice glove. That's a good shot. Well, you might want to know what the difference between a wrist shot and a snapshot is. A snapshot, your stick comes back a little bit further. When you do that, you're able to get a lot more on the puck, get a harder shot. You still want to plant your leg, follow through properly, but bringing the stick back is the biggest thing. You don't want to bring it too high because that might enable a defender to get the puck poked away from you. So it's a great shot to have if you have a little bit more time to use than the wrist shot. All right, kids, now we're going to work on the snapshot, which is you get a lot more speed on the shot. You should only take this shot if you have a little bit more time to use it than the wrist shot. You want to bring your stick up a little bit farther, make sure you still follow through, and look at the target where you want to shoot at. Accuracy is a big key in this shot. Oh, nice save. Nice shot. Nice shot. Nice shot. All right, now with the slap shot, you generally use it from the tops of the circles out when you don't have as much room to skate in and get a better quality shot. You want to get your hands a little farther apart. You bring your stick way up over your shoulders, and the biggest thing is the follow-through. When you get the follow-through, and you're going to get a better accuracy, and you're going to get a lot more on the shot. You want to still plant your leg when you're shooting and drive your hands through your body. That way you get a lot on the shot, and it can create some opportunities for rebounds for your teammates. Great shot to use if you have a lot of time. You want to really get the stick up a little high, drive it through, follow through, make sure accuracy again is key. Here we go. Great shot, great shot. Nice shot. All right, that's good, guys. Okay, now we're going to work on the flip shot, which is generally used in this type of situation when the goalie's down. You have to get the puck up quick. You're not going to get a lot on the shot, but you don't need to. The puck should be, when it's in close to your feet, you get your hands closer together. That way you can get it up a little quicker. You just want to flip your wrists up. Just like that. Okay, go ahead. Good. That's great. All right, we'll talk a little bit about the backhand shot, which a lot of goalies will tell you is probably one of the toughest shots to stop in hockey. A lot of guys don't use it. One of the main reasons it's tough to use is because you really need a lot of time to get it away. When you are going to take a backhand, generally the best thing to do is your hands got to come a little closer together. That way you'll get a lot more leverage on the shot. You want to make sure the puck is in the middle of your blade. That way you get if it's out too far, you're not going to get too much on it, and it's going to roll off. You're not going to be able to put it where you want it. So the best thing to do, when you do take the shot, you want to make sure you follow through. That way, you got to have your hands drive through your body. You're going to get a lot more on it. It's going to be a lot more accurate. Okay, now the backhand is similar to the wrist shot, but the goalies will tell you it's a little tougher shot to stop because they don't really know where it's going to go. What you still have to remind yourself is to follow through, get the puck through, drive your arms through your body. That way you'll still get some speed on the shot. Here we go. Okay, go ahead. Good. Got it. Oh, nice shot, nice shot. Okay. Good shot. All right, we've worked on skating, we've worked on passing, and we've worked on shooting. Now let's put it all together in a little game from the blue line in. Looks like our team will take the puck. Let's go. Ready? Help them out now. Clear. Help them, help them. Nice. All right. Hang on, blue puck. Good job. Okay. Nice, nice pass. You got it. What a play! Oh, sweet. Good job, Blue. Good job. Well, so far it looked pretty good. What was the score? 2-1 for the Blues?
No, I don't think so. I think it's 2-1 white.
Excuse me? 2-1 white? We're going to have to pick it up a little bit, but I thought it was great. The guys were moving with the puck well, playing off each other well.
Yeah, moving well, learning the skills, working on them.
Keep working on moving with the puck, driving to the open spot. You don't want to get too close to your teammate when he has the puck. When he doesn't have the puck, that's when you have to force the play a little bit. But I think I think the guys are skating well with the puck and moving well and stick handling well.
I think we could communicate more. You know, when you have the puck, you have your head down. If you're open to the side of him, give him a yell. Let him know. Let him know how much time he has. Goes a long way.
Second hand.
All right. All right, Blue, let's do something here. Talk to him. Talk to him. Oh, nice. Nice play. You guys learn anything today?
What'd you learn?
I learned a lot about shooting.
I learned a lot about skating.
And I learned a lot about passing.
That's great.
Let me see what you learned about passing. Pass me an ocean spray.
Sure can do, Adam. There you go.
Thanks, man.
Paul, you want one?
Thanks, Ken.
Hey, what about us?
All right, sure.
Remember, in the summer, stay in shape with Milac street hockey equipment, because you never know who's going to show up.